Justin McGuire is here. He's a hunter educator and shooting range coordinator with the Missouri Department of Conservation. This one frosts my pumpkin. Good morning, Justin.
Hey, good morning. We'll see what we can do to remedy that.
Yeah, because you know what? I don't like stupid people. I don't.
Me either.
I don't. I can't stand people who destroy other people's property or make it difficult for the people who don't destroy other people's property. And we got a little problem, don't we?
We do. We've got a little bit of a problem, and we've got some quite a bit of illegal misuse going on our shooting ranges, and we've got a proposal out to see what we can do to take care of some of that issue.
Why can't we get surveillance cameras, catch them, and put them in jail, or give them a giant fine or something? Why do those of us who are really good use them all the time and are really nice and we even pick up our shells? Why are we getting punished for it?
That is an understandable comment. Quite honestly, most of our unstaffed firearm shooting ranges are out in the middle of nowhere. And so there's not electricity, there's not internet service, and a lot of times there's no phone service in those areas. So, cameras and things of that sort are really not a possible remedy.
Well, I'm going to start taking pictures if I see people doing stuff like that, and I'll send them to you. Because, you're talking about us needing permits to be at unstaffed gun ranges. Now, how is the permit going to stop somebody from doing something stupid?
Well, our number one goal with this proposal, and again, this is not a foregone conclusion. This is a proposal that our commission approved to go forward to public comment. And then the commission will vote on it again in September. But the proposal that we've got moving forward, the biggest advantage of that is that those permits require hunter education. Unless you're exempt, unless you're a youth under 16 that's shooting with someone else, or if you were born before January 1st, 1967, there are a couple other exclusions that don't apply to very many people. But unless you are excluded from that requirement, those permits do require a hunter education certification.
Well, I've got my CCW, so does that count as hunter education? I can take a gun apart, put it back together like Private Pile. I know how to shoot. I'm good at shooting. I've even trained with cops in the past. So, I need a... Yeah. I should be fine, though. I'm born before 67, so what am I talking about?
Unfortunately, the CCW does not count towards your hunter education requirement. But we do have a few different ways to take your hunter education here in the state of Missouri, and including free methods. So, we hope that it's not too much of a barrier to folks. But really, in order to get some firearm education in front of people that maybe have never had any type of formal firearm education before, this is an answer that makes a lot of sense.
Does it, though? Because they're shooting at, don't shoot at, the sign says don't shoot at this sign, and they're shooting at it. Do you think a hunter education class is going to make them less stupid?
Well, we hope so. But we also hope that... No. We also hope that what happens is they gain a little sense of ownership and a little sense of value for this resource.
Have you met people? Have you met them? Have you met people? I'm just saying, they're stupid. People who do stuff like this don't care about a class or anything else. They don't care about the sign. They don't care that it costs taxpayers money. What they're doing is punishing those of us who go there to let off steam, who are good shooters, who are very, very careful with gun safety, who are teaching our children how to shoot with pellet guns so that they can be good stewards of guns when they grow up. These are the idiots that are going to go around and hit your mailbox with a baseball bat. They don't care about anything.
I do understand that, but this proposal does give our agents another tool in their bag to be able to enforce the rules and punish the folks that are not using our ranges wisely. So, I would be remiss if I didn't just encourage everyone to go, turn in your public comments. The public comment period opens on July 16th. You can find the link to that on our website, mbc.mo.gov. And we will be reviewing all of the comments that come in and be giving those comments over to the commission before they vote again in September.
Yeah, because the commission needs to understand, I don't want to shoot an animal. I mean, I will if I have to, if it's like attacking me. But I have no reason to just, go hunting because I'm not going to harvest the meat. But I really like to go to a gun range and, pop off a box of 9s. I like to go out there with my Ruger and just roog for a while. And I want to roog for a while. And I don't want to have to pay for it because I haven't done anything wrong. And the people who are doing something wrong, you're not going to stop them by charging the people who aren't. This is why gun laws are stupid. Because the people who are using them illegally don't give a crap about the laws. So charging those of us who aren't doing anything wrong isn't going to fix the people who are stupid. They're still going to stay stupid. So what's going to happen is people are going to stop using your gun ranges. We're going to find our friends out in the county, and we're going to go shoot on their land.
Well, I hope that's not the case. We really do want people to use our ranges. They're strategically placed throughout the state in areas where they make sense to be, and we really do encourage people to use them. We just want people to use them safely.
Yeah. Well, charging me money because someone else is stupid is not going to encourage me to want to use your gun range. I don't mean to be a jerk. I really don't, Justin. I'm devil's advocate right now, and I'm fired up about it because it makes me mad that in this country, we punish the people who've done nothing wrong for the people who do stuff wrong. And you're not going to deter stupidity by charging good people money. You've got to catch the stupid people. And if that means finding a way to get, a battery-operated camera to catch them doing stuff, even if you have to change it out every month, that's the answer. It's not making us pay for it. So I just disagree with this so hard. So hard, because I love the Apple Creek shooting range. I love it. And we go there a lot. My 10-year-old is a really, really good shot. He's been through concealed carry classes. He respects firearms. He knows what he's doing. He's better shot than most adults. But if you are going to make us pay to go, I'm not going.
Well, I definitely respect that point of view, and again, encourage everyone to go over and let their voices be heard when the public comment period opens.
Yeah. A lot of people aren't going to think this is a big deal because they think hunter safety is a good way to teach people to be safe with guns. But I'm telling you, if people, they're the same guys who shoot at stop signs, and billboards. They're idiots. And some of them are probably drunk. So there's a problem with that sometimes at the gun ranges as well. So
some of them are the same people, but some of them are folks that just don't know any better. And if we can get a little bit of firearm education in front of them and help them understand, our shooters are changing. We've got a lot fewer people are there to sight in their deer rifles, and more people are there because they want to practice their self-defense or their home defense, or, they've got a new firearm and they want to go see what it's like to shoot it. And so our users are changing. And so there is definitely a portion of the population that are the ne'er-do-wells and the ones that are shooting stop signs and all that kind of stuff. But there's also a segment of the population that just doesn't know any better. And if we can get that firearm education in front of them, I really do think it makes a difference on the safety of our shooting ranges and the welcoming nature of those ranges.
I think that if you had people take a class on how to use a gun and make it safe would be a much better terminology than small game permit, because people aren't going there to learn how to hunt. I'm going there, like you said, to sight in my gun, to try out my new weapon, to teach the kids how to shoot safely. There are some people there who don't know any gun safety whatsoever and are waving their guns around. We're all ducking and dropping to the ground trying to avoid them. But we go over and we talk to them, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, you need a BB gun, not a real gun. But I just don't know, man. I just don't know if this is going to be your answer, because the people who shoot at signs that have nothing to do with shooting at the segmented part of the range where you put your targets, if they're shooting at at like just public signs, they're not going to care about laws, man. They're just not. So yeah, the public comment is going to be similar to mine, I promise you.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what everyone has to say, and if it's not the right move, then there's the potential that the commission changes the direction of the proposal. So I really do encourage people to be honest and to be forthright with their thoughts.
I think you should have an ID card that they have to pay for to go in, where there's a gate or something, so you know who's there and when. And that'll narrow down the stupid people. Those of us who have CCW are very serious about our weapons, and we would never even think to destroy something that isn't ours by shooting at it. But in the release that you sent me, there is literally a sign that says "Caution, target shooting area," and people are shooting it full of bullets. Attention, shooting rules, and they're shooting it full of bullets. This is crazy to me. Doesn't make any sense. It's crazy
to me too. Not only am I the shooting range coordinator, but I'm also a hunter and I'm also a shooting range user. Mm-hmm. So it's demoralizing and it's frustrating. And I
want to hit them. I want to hit them hard. I do. I want to find out who the people are doing it and just knock some sense into it. Ugh.
Well, our citations that our enforcement folks have written, our protection folks have written, have doubled over the course of the past 10 years. They really are making a stand and trying to buckle down on this misuse. Mm-hmm. And we will continue to do so.
Good. I think that's the answer. And I'm not going to pay you to go to a free gun range, because I've been going my entire life, and now some idiots are going to ruin it for everybody. And I feel like it's the same thing with gun laws. We're going to make it harder to get guns so that the people who get them illegally are still going to do whatever they're going to do. It doesn't make sense to me. But I like that you're trying to do something. I just don't know that, hunter safety classes are the answer. So, Justin,
I encourage anyone that's out there, if you see something, say something. Please. Call your conservation agent. Let them know that there's misuse happening on the range. And they will do their best to track that down.
Yeah, try to sneak a picture of their license plate or them. Don't let them see you do it, because they probably have a gun. I'm just saying. But if you can get a picture of them and turn them in, that'd be good. That'd be awesome.
Sure would help.
Justin McGuire is a hunter education and shooting range coordinator. If you are going to be hunting, obviously, hunter education is necessary and is mandatory, because you need to know what you're going to be doing if you're out just in the middle of nowhere shooting. But if you're at the shooting range, you need to learn etiquette and self-control. That's a big deal. With the Missouri Department of Conservation, where do they go to read up on this, Justin?
Yeah, you can go over to mdc.mo.gov, our website, and do a search for shooting ranges, and all that information will be on the website.
Okay. Yep. Get an ID card. Make us buzz our way in. That's the best thing you can do. Justin, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.